you guys see it firsthand every day, but not everybody does, about the challenges, in particular over the past couple of years. And I spend a lot of time in mental health and trying to raise awareness of the issue, which I think is a big piece of this. There's still a stigma where people who need the help don't want to go and get it. And as I talk to mental health care providers like yourself, and I'd love you to talk about this, if people come in and get the help they need early on, it's easier to solve than if they get the help further down the road. We know that for body health, right? I mean, you'd say, hey, if I got something going on, if you catch cancer earlier rather than later, right? That's why we do mammograms and prostate checks and all these things. But we don't always think about it in mental health. And I try to raise awareness. We've done programs with our school districts here. We did a big program with Racine Unified, just north of us. We talk about a lot with our veterans, and I have a bill that I've been working on to say, in particular when our veterans schedule an appointment with mental health care at the VA, we'll often see that our veterans will then drop the appointment later on. And changing the policy of the VA to say, call that person back. Don't just send them an email and say, got it, cancellation complete. Actually call them back and check in. Maybe there's a real reason they want to drop it, but often it's that stigma related to it. And so in reading your review, your daughter, is it Alexandra?
Yes.
She wrote in on your behalf and nominated you. I don't know if you know this. Oh, so this is good. This is like a proper surprise. And so your daughter wrote in and nominated you for our Healthcare Hero of the Year award. And I won't read the whole thing, but I want to read just 2 sentences, if I can, about what your daughter said about the work that you do. And she said, your job requires you to do a whole bunch of work, charting and dictation, meaning that you dedicate yourself 7 days a week to your job. And I thought one of the most impressive lines she says, she does not rush her patients, and she makes sure to give them the time and attention they need and deserve. And so you guys probably all know that here on the mental health care side at Aurora. We don't always appreciate, I think as a society, the work that goes on day in and day out. And the services that you provide and the help that you provide people in this community really is so important to recognize the work that you do, and that you're putting in the long hours, not because you have to, but because you actually care about your patients and you care about your work. I wanted to take time out to recognize the work that you're doing. Far too often in the press, you turn on your TV, one, you got too many blood glands, sorry. but two, normal times, you turn on your TV and you see about crime that's going on, you see about the challenges in our community, and there's reasons to identify and discuss the challenges, not lost on us. But I think far too often we don't recognize why we all love to call Wisconsin home, why we're so proud to live here. I know you're a resident of the Racine County. Why we're so proud to live here is because we care about each other and we care about our community. So I'm looking at Matt, do you have the actual word? Can I snag it from you? And so we have a certificate of congressional recognition for you in the work that you've done on behalf of our community in particular as it relates to going above and beyond mental health care here in Racine. So we recognize you as our Healthcare Hero of the Year. You gotta say, you can say whatever you like or not, but I wanted to give you, I appreciate the work that you do.
Well, this is very impromptu, but I think, none of us really chooses profession for the recognition, and we do it because we care and we want to make things better for our patients. I'd like to also recognize all mental health workers, because this has been very challenging these last couple of years, especially for all of us. And I want to recognize the staff that I work with mostly every day. It's a little bit different right now with COVID, but because it's an amazing group of people that I work with, very professional. And I especially like to recognize our frontline ladies at the front desk, because they truly are the glue that hold this place together and keep it running so well all through COVID and every day. Thank you.